And welcome to Fan for Racing Radio. This is Friday, and it is February the 28th, and we're previewing the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Circuit of the Americas. I'm Sharon, Fan for Racing, and joining me today is Jay Huseman. Welcome to the show, Jay.
Thank you, Sharon. Got another good weekend of racing here as we get ready for some road course. We've had some super speedways. Now we transition to the first road course of the year, and it's a little bit different. I know we'll talk about that throughout both the Xfinity and Cup Series previews here, but it's a little bit different track.
Yes, it is, and it's going to be a lot of fun for us to preview today. We're going to start with the Xfinity Series, and then later on you'll see the NASCAR Cup Series preview. Only 2 races to preview this weekend, Jay.
You know, that's kind of odd. I mean, we start out with Daytona and Atlanta. We got the triple headers of all 3 series. The ARCA Menard Series had a couple of races. And now 3 weeks into the schedule, we're already getting down to only 2 this weekend. But they're good 2, and I think you're going to see some great racing.
I think so as well, and I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and get started with our Xfinity Series preview. They're going to race the Focus Health 250 at Circuit of the Americas. It's a 2.4-mile asphalt road course. I love the road courses. It is going to be this Saturday, March the 1st at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, if you want to see the pre-race coverage, it starts at 2 p.m. over at CW Network Eastern. It'll also be on PRN and SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90. Now, they are going to race a distance of 156 miles over 65 laps. First 2 stages are 20 laps each. Stage 1, of course, would end on lap 20. Stage 2 on lap 40. The final stage is going to be 25 laps and will end on lap 65. So that is for the Xfinity Series, and we've got quite a few storylines here to cover, Jay.
As well as some other insights. Yeah, the 2025 will mark the 5th time the Xfinity Series will compete at the Circuit of Americas, a relatively new track, even with the change, running from 2021 now through 2025.
That's right. Now, the Circuit of Americas is the first of 7 Xfinity Series races on road courses for this year. 21% of all races on the schedule are road courses this year.
I think we've found that sweet spot with that. I think that 6, 7 is a good number, gives that variety. So 21%, not bad. Now, the Xfinity Series will compete on what is now the 20-turn, 2.4-mile configuration this weekend. As a result, the stage end laps of the race are updated, as Sharon mentioned, to 20, 40, and 65.
It's a big day for Jeremy Clements at Circuit of the Americas this weekend in the Xfinity Series. It'll be his 500th Xfinity Series start. He becomes the 4th driver to reach that milestone in the series. So congratulations to Jeremy Clements this weekend.
Another pair to highlight, though, is Justin Allgaier and Brandon Jones, as they're making their 300th consecutive start this weekend. So that's an achievement in and of itself, of 300 consecutive starts.
Yes, it is. That's kind of amazing. Now, Sam Mayer has won 4 times on road courses. The rest of the field this weekend combined has won 5. Okay, so Allgaier has 3, Clements once, and Connor Zillage, the rookie, has 1 win.
So if you're taking odds at Sam Mayer against the field, I'd have to go with the field. We'll talk about some of the drivers that are going to be in this weekend.
Yes,
but
indeed.
None of them are the former Xfinity Series COTA winners this weekend. Kyle Busch won in 2021, AJ Allmendinger in 22 and 23, and then Kyle Larson in 2024. So that's where I say it opens that door. I think the race is wide open. It really is.
It could be, but some people may want to consider Sam Mayer. All 4 of his road course wins came in his last 10 races.
All right, you're pushing towards Sam Mayer. I'm going to keep pushing towards the field. 3 of Sheldon Creed's 13 runner-up finishes have come on road courses. Again, Creed has the record for the most runner-up finishes in the series before their first win. So his could be this weekend.
Well, and you got to always watch out for Austin Hill. Both of Austin Hill's runner-up finishes came on road courses in his 3 starts at COTA.
Well, and we know he started out the season strong yet again. Hill, who finished second, is the only driver in the field that finished in the top 5 in this race last year. And he is a road course racer, so look out for Austin Hill.
Okay, we're giving you lots of drivers to keep your eye on this weekend. Another driver to keep your eye on is Harrison Burton, is the only driver to finish top 10 in both races in 2025 so far.
Good return to the series for Harrison Burton for sure. Now it kind of leans back towards possibly Austin Hill, though, because 2025 is the second straight season that RCR, Richard Childress Racing, has won the first 2 races of the season.
Okay, and Richard Childress Racing is also the first team to win the first 2 races of the season with 2 different drivers.
And RCR's next win will be a milestone, as it'll be its 100th in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Only 2 other teams won at least 100 Xfinity Series races. Joe Gibbs Racing at 215, double that number. They got 215. And then also Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing at 138. You know, Roush Fenway been a very staple in the sport for a long time. So not surprising to see that. Little surprising to see that Childress hadn't hit 100 yet.
Yes, but I think that gives them extra motivation to win this weekend. Okay, now the last 7 road course races were won from the front row. The last 18 were run from the top 5 starting positions. So starting up front makes a difference at COTA.
And I'll talk about that a little bit more when we talk about the new course. And this is a lot of what I heard this morning. Chevrolet drivers have won the last 8 races on road courses.
Okay, and 3 of the 4 races at COTA were from the pole in 21, 23, and 24. The only one that wasn't is 22.
Now, there were 16 track limit penalties in this race last year, and that included Shane Van Gisbergen, who crossed the finish line in second, but then had a 30-second penalty for shortcutting the course on the last lap.
Yes, and Junior Motorsports won the last 2 races on road courses with 2 different drivers. A team has never won 3 straight road course races with 3 different drivers. So that gives Junior Motorsports some incentive.
It does, and I think they got a driver in Connor Zilich who could get it done. So
yeah, you're right there.
I will take a look, give you an update for practice and qualifying this weekend. They will have practice, and it'll be 50 minutes, and that'll be for all cars. Then qualifying will run with 2 groups. Each group gets about 20 minutes, and I don't recall the lap times. It'll be approximate. Well, I don't know what the shortened track actually, what the time per lap is, but expect it to be maybe 5, no more than 10 laps in that 20-minute window. Then the times are blended back together for both groups as they after they're completed, and the field will be set fastest to slowest.
Okay. Oh, for the 4th year, Speedway Charities, SCC, the official charity of Speedway Motorsports, is going to encourage race fans to make a difference in the lives of Austin area children while providing more fun ways to enjoy the February 28th to March 2nd NASCAR weekend at Circuit of the Americas. Now, here are 4 ways that fans attending NASCAR at Circuit of the Americas and those watching from home can benefit children in need in the Austin, Texas community. Lap for Charity will be Friday, February the 28th from 8 to 10 a.m. So that took place this morning already. The live auction will be Saturday, March 1st from 4:30 to 5 p.m. And donations for fan assistance golf cart rides will be Saturday and Sunday, March 1st and 2nd. And online donations anytime can happen at donate@speedwaycharities.org/donate/. So a lot of ways to participate in the Speedway children's charity events this weekend at Circuit of the Americas.
And that's such a good cause. I did one when I went to Bristol. It was for the Speedway charity, and there we got to walk on the track along with some drivers, crew members, open, but they had some of the industry people out there on the track as well. I remember I got to talk to Rusty Wallace was one of them I got to talk with a little bit as we walked. So good program there.
Absolutely.
About Connor Zilic. So you're right. We'll hit the bio and the Cup Series. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Preview that now. He's just 18 years old. He is from Mooresville, North Carolina, and he's making his NASCAR Cup Series career debut this weekend at COTA in the Trackhouse Racing number 87 Chevrolet with veteran crew chief Darian Grubb. He won his NASCAR Xfinity Series debut, so that bodes well for him. He won at Watkins Glen last September after starting on the pole and leading the most laps in his series debut. He's a very talented driver and one to keep your eye on for sure.
I'm fairly certain that he is running the whole season. He's in the 88 for Junior Motorsports. So that's where I said that Junior Motorsports might be able to go 3 for 3 on road courses. Yes. But there are some other notables in the race. And as I run through them, you'll notice that with that many extras, there's 41 entries. Now, that will mean 3 cars will go home because their field limit is 38. So just to read through some of the notables that aren't weekly racers or running for the points, you got the number 07 will have Alex LeBay. The number 9 of Junior Motorsports will have Ross Chastain. So there's a good possibility for Junior Motorsports. Carson Hocevar is coming down into the number 14. The number 17, that's a Hendrick Motorsports machine. That'll be William Byron. Riley Herbst making a start in the Joe Gibbs Racing number 19. Corey Heim in the number 24. Austin Green is going to be in the number 32. And I'm going to attempt this name. The number 35 is going to be Beltzazar Lugazaman. If I mispronounce that, I am sorry. That's my first time seeing that name. The number 45 is Brad Perez. The number 50, Preston Pardis. Number 53 is going to be announced yet. They don't have somebody in there. And then the number 70, this is another one, Thomas Annunziata, I believe is how you pronounce that one.
Yeah.
And then the number 91 of Josh Bilicki. So again, 41 cars for a 38-car field. It's unfortunate. It's exciting for the fans, but it's stressful. Stressful for some of these teams as 3 cars will go home.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And kind of finishes his bio off here. He's won 5 of his 9 ARCA Menard Series starts and finished runner-up in the other 2, including Watkins Glen last year in his series debut. He won the pole in his Craftsman Truck Series debut at COTA in 2024. And in the IMSA class wins in the 24 hours of Daytona and 12 hours of Sebring. He signed as a Trackhouse Racing development driver in January of 24, and he's running full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 25 with Junior Motorsports. So Connor Zilic, I think, is a driver to watch this weekend, not just in the Xfinity Series, but we gave you a little bit of a preview of him for the Cup Series as well. And he's very good in his debuts, as we've outlined here.
Yeah, I heard that earlier in the week on Sirius XM. They were talking about his the possibility of where he could finish at the Cup one. We know in the Xfinity Series he's already gotten a win, looking to have a real strong season there. But on a Cup Series debut with the road racing experience he has, but you got to compare then to how good these Cup Series drivers are nowadays. So they were saying top 5, top 10. Anything more than that, you might be putting too much expectation on him. But it's not out of the realm of possibility either.
It's true. It's not out of the realm. Road courses are somewhat of his expertise. So I would keep an eye on him, definitely, but don't expect too much. If he wins, Yeah. But if not, I think he's still going to be up there in the top 10, without a doubt. Okay, anything else you want to make sure we point out before we sign off, Jay?
Yeah, just to mention, I talked about the change to the track. This year that they have trimmed, if you will, a part of the track that they are taking off. I believe it's about 1 mile and 3 turns. I know all the talk I heard was from Cup Series drivers. I didn't hear any from the Xfinity Series drivers, but there's good and bad. Kyle Larson mentioned that for him, it took away his advantage as far as the straightaway speed that they eliminated, and he has a tougher time with the turns. AJ Allmendinger was excited about it because he has more of a skill set to take advantage in the corners. So he was excited about it. The good thing for fans, if you will, it does keep the field a little more bunched up and less time under caution if they have any or when they do, and then more laps. So you're going to see, depending on where you're sitting, but they'll be in front of the fans at the track, the grandstands and whatnot, more often as it's a shorter course. So again, some good, some bad, some things to watch this weekend and see how it plays out.
Absolutely. And I've given some more information about the track itself over at fanforracing.com, including the times, how you can watch the racing at Circuit of the Americas this weekend. So that's all up over at fanforracing.com. So you want to check out our website over there and get more of those details as you prepare yourself for watching at COTA. Circuit of the Americas. So there's more coming soon. And when Jay and I finish here, we are going to also preview the NASCAR Cup Series. So keep your eye out for that preview coming very soon as well. And if you like what we're offering here, be sure to like and subscribe to our radio station, or radio channel, I should say, over at YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button and let us know that you like what we're doing here, and share it with other people that enjoy NASCAR, because we're happy to offer our previews and reviews each week here on the radio station. And if you hit the notify button, you'll be notified of the new videos as they become available. On Monday night, we will have our Hot Topic Sound Off on Fan for Racing Radio. And that's Monday nights around 9 p.m. Is when we do it as a live stream. So be on the lookout for that as well. So for now, I think we just want to say thank you for watching Fan for Racing Radio. We always appreciate people taking the time to tune in. And I just want to tell everybody, thank you. That's our special way of saying thank you. And with that, Jay, I think we're ready to say goodbye, and we'll do our sign-offs on our Cup Series preview.
All right, I'll be here.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.